Hello students, how are you all? Enjoying? Yeah, I'm back, your science teacher. So what we were doing? We were discussing chapter components of food. In this chapter, we have discussed about all the components of food. Okay? Like nutrients, water, roughage, all we have discussed, and in last lecture we have discussed about balanced diet. That how much nutrient you should take and should not. Okay, a proper amount of nutrient should be there in your diet, that is balanced diet. Now while cooking food, see, cooking food is not a easy task. Okay, if you have interest in cooking food, then today I am going to explain you some basic things about cooking food, that what you should do or what you should not do. Okay, do and don'ts about cooking. All right, so let's go and learn good cooking habits. Now let's learn about good cooking habits, right? As you can see here, this girl is helping her mother for cooking. This girl is helping her mother in cutting vegetables. This girl is watching what her mother is cooking, right? You can see here. So while cooking, what are the things you should know? What are the basic things you should remember in your mind? Some foods are eaten raw, however there are several food items that have to be cooked before eating, right? See, some foods like carrot, tomato, fruits, you can eat raw, no need to cook it, right? However, there are several food items that have to be cooked before eating. Okay, there are several items like lady finger, like gourd, like many things, pumpkin. You can't eat it raw, you have to cook it before eating, right? Cooking imparts flavor to food and makes it easy to digest. While you cook, you add many flavors in it, in the form of spices or some oil you put in it, or many things, you add water. So all these things mix and become a great flavor. Okay, and it gives a good taste to food, and then it becomes easy to digest. Cooking food in right away is not only an art but also involves scientific principles. So cooking food is an art, that's fine, because you have to put efforts to cook it really well or in a proper manner. So it is an art, but it's not only an art. While cooking, you should keep in mind some basic things, and we call them as scientific principles, right? For your healthy body, what you should do while cooking. Okay, so that are scientific principles. While cooking, we should take care of some points listed below. Now while cooking, we should take care of some points written here, right? Overheating, overboiling and deep frying destroy the nutrients present in the food and add extra calories at time. See, don't overheat the food, okay? It will get burned and you will not be able to eat it, or it is harmful for you. Overboiling, should not boil anything over the limit. There is a limit of every content to boil it, right? Every ingredient to boil it. So don't overboil anything. Deep frying things you can eat sometimes, but not every time. It is harmful for you because it adds extra calorie in it and it gives fat to your body. Okay, so anything you want to eat, don't overheat, don't overboil, don't deep fry very much, because try it. If you want to eat fried things, you can shallow fry it, right? So deep fry is not a good thing because it destroys the nutrients present in the food. Vitamin C is easily destroyed due to overheating. If you overheat anything, then the vitamin C present in that food, will get destroyed. Okay, then you will not be able to get vitamin C from that. Use of excess water while cooking is not desirable. Okay, while cooking, don't use excess water. Use the sufficient amount of water you need, but don't use over than that. Okay, it will destroy the minerals and vitamins from that food. Okay, so don't use excess water while cooking. Washing cut fruits and vegetables removes many nutrients from them, so wash them before cutting. See, whatever fruits or vegetables you are using, either you want to eat it raw, or you want to make juice of it, or you want to eat it raw in vegetables, or you want to cook it. Wash before cutting. If you wash the fruits or vegetables after cutting, then the nutrients in it will get destroyed. Okay, will get removed with the water. When you wash the cut fruits and vegetables, it remove all the nutrients in that food, present in that food. Okay. Washing of rice and pulses repeatedly removes nutrients from them. Okay, when you wash rice or pulses so much, when you wash it regularly or so much, then at that time it removes nutrients. So wash it with 1 or 2 times with water. Don't wash it 4 to 5 times before using, because if you wash it with large amount of water, it removes the nutrients from them. Okay, so remember, don't wash rice pulses so much. Okay, and don't wash fruits and vegetables after cutting it. All right, don't use excess water, large amount of water while cooking. Use sufficient limited amount of water. Okay, vitamin C can be easily destroyed if you overheat anything. Overheating, overboiling, deep frying destroy the nutrients. Okay, and add extra calories, extra fat you will get. All right, now a very important thing for you about eggs. Okay, eggs you can see here. So eggs has 2 parts. One is white and second is yellow part. Right, you can see here there are 2 parts in eggs. One is white and second is yellow. Right, the eggs we eat contain a yellow portion, yolk. This yellow portion is known as yolk. Y-O-L-K, yolk. And a white portion is known as albumin. This white portion is known as albumin. The yolk is rich in fats. This yolk, yellow part, is rich in fats, while the albumin is rich in proteins. This white part is rich in proteins. So whenever you need to have proteins, just eat white part of egg. Okay, yellow portion gives you the fat only. The eggshell is made up of a mineral called calcium carbonate. You can see here egg in a shell. Eggshell, the upper white part of the egg, that is made of a mineral, and that mineral is calcium carbonate. Which mineral? Calcium carbonate. The deficiency of calcium carbonate causes softening of eggshells in birds. See, if there is a deficiency, if there is a lack of calcium carbonate in birds, then these eggshells will be soft. They will not be hard. Okay, if they will be soft, you won't be able to boil it or eat it. Right? So due to the deficiency, due to the lack of calcium carbonate in birds, causes softening of eggshells. Eggshells will be soft then. Okay. So have you all understood the main thing about eggs? That eggs has two portions. One is yolk and second is albumin. Yolk and white part is albumin. Okay. Yolk is rich in fats. Albumin is rich in proteins. And eggshells are made up of calcium carbonate. Okay. And if there is a lack of or deficiency of calcium carbonate in birds, at that time eggshells will be soft. Okay. So hope you all have understood basic things about cooking food and eggs. This will help you in cooking food very much. While cooking food, just keep all these things in your mind. This will help you a lot. Alright. So till my next video. Bye bye. Take care everyone.